This is Dal Houston, and I want to welcome you to my YouTube channel. My videos address how to change your circumstances in life, whether they be financial, personal, social, or just life in general. I know there are hundreds, if not thousands, of similar sites. With that said, for better or worse, I just see the world differently than others, and I can tell you without any hesitancy that you will find thoughts, strategies, and ideas here you won't find anywhere else. It is my sincere hope you will find the content interesting and enjoyable. Thank you. Hey gang, Dal here this morning. It's a beautiful Friday morning. I'm not going into the office, taking the day off. Spring, a little cloudy, but wonderful breeze in the sky, or breeze in the air. And I'm sitting on my front porch having a cup of coffee. Just finished my workout today, was the punching bag and hitting the tractor tire with I don't use a sledge, I use a big steel iron bar. It's about the same weight. But anyway, irregardless. As I was doing that, I was thinking to myself about change and how man has to change. We have to evolve. Otherwise, we just stay in this thing. And one thing led to another. And I was thinking about man as a whole, about the world. And I don't want to get into a discussion about comparing religion to evolution, Charles Darwin's theory on evolution. It's not what it's about, but I am going to talk about evolution and how just in my lifetime alone, I have seen the world evolve in so many ways you could just never imagine. And I was then comparing it back to man individually, just one man, me, you, the guy in the street corner, the guy on the other side of the world. No, I've got a crazy cat coming up here. Anyway, I was thinking, man as a whole does not like change. They hit 20, 25, a comfortable spot in their life, a spot they understand, and that's where most people stay. So there's this gap between man in a micro sense and man in a macro sense. Man in the macro sense, of course, making the world. Man in the micro sense meaning you, me, your neighbor, the man on the other side of the world individually, themselves. And here's what I thought, that I do believe, and again, I'm not getting into comparing religion with Darwinism or whatever you want to call it, but I do think there's some merit to it. But I still believe in God, don't get me wrong, and believe in the Bible. But ultimately, man has evolved. I think back, like I said, so many changes just in my lifetime. When I was a young man, from the time I was probably 7 or 8, I followed my granddad around. He loved old times, and he talked about the old times and the old times that had been relayed to him. And in my granddad's time, he was born, yes, the car had just been invented. I don't know if invented's the word. It was 1906. And most people rode horses. I think I'd have to go back and check my history. I can't believe this. That I think the Wright brothers had flown, but that was about it. And when he passed away in 1990, I was having a conversation with him. I said, man, all the things that changed. He said, who would have thought? So it's dependent upon us and society always evolving, always changing, always bettering itself. And that I believe to be true without any hesitation. And yet man individually doesn't. So if that is correct, if that presumption is correct, then when we don't change, when we don't personally and individually evolve, learn more about ourselves, about the world around us, and we just say, I know everything at 20, 25, 30, I don't know. And I know it all, and I don't need to learn anymore. we're really going against nature. And when you go against nature, it just never ends very well. I'm going to say one quick little story, then I'll let you go. I've been having my father's in the nursing home and has been for about the last 3 months. And so I go by every morning and visit my mother, who's 96. And I'm just amazed. She, at 96, she's still talking about and evaluating life. Why was it like this? Why was it like that? What do you think was going on there? I'm like, Mom, you're 96 years old. Why are you thinking about these crazy things? But that's the way it needs to be. Always changing, always questioning. And I don't mean in a bad way. I mean in a good way. It takes us to where we need to be. It takes us to where we need to be. And in fact, even though it seems unnatural to want to change and to evolve and to get out of that comfort zone, that's what's required of us. Guys, hope you enjoy it. Hope you have as good a Friday morning as I'm having. Talk to you later.